Hey Maria, back with another video. It is Sunday, and I am trying to get my sewing project all situated so I can get started on that. Anyway, I woke this morning and I was talking to my husband about my situation of having trouble finding a job after working almost 20 years in accounting and basically following all the rules so that I could, keep my job. And I kept thinking today and not yesterday about the issue of obese women and their anger and their projection of their anger and their dissatisfaction with themselves and basically trying to make you suffer for their problems. And I realized that when I'm thinking about some of my perps, okay? And I'm going to name names here because I really don't give a shit at this point, because if my name has been thrashed throughout the United States as well as other countries, I see no reason to protect these people's identity. I don't care about them. So I'm thinking about how women like to lash out, because this is basically what this is, okay? I'm a victim of serious injustice, okay? Basically because I believe in taking care of my health, as well as my husband. My husband takes care of his health as well. He likes to work out. He and I haven't been working out as much lately because of all the stress and the anxiety and just constant worry. It takes a lot out of you. But he has always believed in maintaining a good, healthy body. He's always worked out. And I do believe that this is a healthy lifestyle that people should practice. But I do know that I'm starting to see that I've had issues with jealous women at work for a very, very long time. And, sometimes, you go to work and you are trying your hardest to make sure that you don't eat things, and then women try to pressure you to eat things that you are not healthy for you, because you not taking care of themselves makes them feel better about themselves. Now, in this situation, I keep thinking about my perps, the perps that, I'm not saying all overweight women are just, on a rampage and basically want to make you suffer for their failures in life. But my perps, the ones that I had to deal with, are basically taking their frustrations out on me for no reason. Okay? Now, I'm going to go back to my Facebook page. And, I would like to talk about my weight for 1 second, though. I have pretty much, this is my standard weight. This is the weight that I'm supposed to be at. And I have fluctuated throughout the years, because of a lot of stress and depression. And like, any other normal person, I have indulged in food more than really I should. And it's a very common problem. And, if somebody wants to talk about, help losing weight and tips and information, you could send me an email if you'd like. And I'll put my email in the description box, so if you want to reach out and for advice on how to get over these weight issues. But anyway, I have struggled with my weight back and forth. But when I met my husband, I was pretty much this weight. Actually, I think I weighed a little bit less, but whatever the case is, throughout the years since we were together, my weight would fluctuate, go up and go up, down, go up and down. And I noticed that a lot of women, I remember some people would come up to me, and kind of express their jealousy towards my weight loss. And this has, at this point, it's not just happening at work. These people have made it so that my life is a living hell. And I think this is what's going on with a lot of women who take care of themselves, is basically a lot of overweight women are attacking us for their failures. And so, people have made it so, the world has become so corrupt and so, topsy-turvy and just completely backwards in their ways of logic and thinking, that, people have come to accept obesity as normal, okay? And for people who don't believe in that and don't want to be obese and don't see, and who see something that is seriously bad for your health, as well for your overall well-being, and try to take care of themselves, they are basically treated like they are the scums of the earth and they want to attack you. What would make a person attack a person who's trying to make a decent living, who's been in their field for about 20 years and basically trying to make improvements for themselves, never hurt anybody. But what will make a person lash out like that is when they have hatred for themselves and they want to make somebody pay the price for their misery. Because I have made no enemies in this town. But any improvements that I've made to myself comes off as a slight and an insult to women who are basically jealous, okay? So I want to go back to the issue with the girl at the farmer's place. Her name was Selena. Selena was overweight. And well, overall, she was a good-looking girl. She was overweight, but I believe that she was being coached by my sister to behave the way that she was. Now, Selena was overweight. I do remember her being that way. And I believe that she probably thinks, because she's a young girl, and she's probably observed other people around her, and this generation is basically getting fatter. They just are. And so many people accept this as normal, and then they see somebody who believes in taking care of their health, their overall health, not just what they eat in their bodies, but what's going out of their bodies, how they present themselves, and how they see themselves. When they see somebody like that, they're considered to be abnormal. And so she attacked me basically because she hates herself. As well as I gave Jennifer Bloomquist, who I believe is probably about 600 pounds, I hired her and gave her a job, okay? I showed that, I wanted to open up opportunities for her, so I gave her a job. So she decides to, because she hates herself, that she wants to lash out at me and destroy my life because I'm somebody who takes care of their body. Another person who wants to punish me for their own failures. Not my problem. Now we have Mary Landucci over at Flourishing Art, a woman who's about 25 years old and very jealous because she's never had a boyfriend, and she wants to hurt somebody who's in their 40s, take away their employment rights and their ability to take care of themselves because she's frustrated at her failures. Okay? All these people are interconnected. Now we have Joanna Necklace, who works at VIPO, who basically gave me a bad review for setting up a job that I didn't ask for, okay? And when her gossip and her attacking me was getting to the point where I couldn't take it anymore and decided to leave, she wants to give me a bad job reference even though this was a form of abuse by putting me in this shitty job in the first place. Here's another one who was overweight, who had mentioned her weight issue the very first time I met her, and now she wants to punish me for her failures, okay? I am not one of those people who believe that being overweight is normal, okay? I don't believe it's normal. I believe a lot of women are angry and they're extremely jealous, and they want to punish their husbands because their husbands aren't attracted to them, and they're not attracted to them. If you married your husband when you were thin, your husband loves that person. That's who he wants to see. I don't care what anybody else says, okay? I mean, the fact of the matter is it's a reality, and they're angry at themselves, so they're lashing out at women who are taking care of themselves, okay? I don't think it's normal. Being overweight is not normal, okay? You can see if you have stretch marks on your body, that's not normal. If you are can't fit into normal clothes and you're wearing sizes that are just off the charts, it's not normal, okay? And so basically what a lot of women women get attacked anyway, okay? But in my case, I am a woman who is basically being attacked out of jealousy, okay? I've never flaunted any of this stuff in their face. When I've lost weight in the past, I've never even blared it out to anybody. You know why? Because I understand the kind of behavior that this invokes in people. Okay, people become jealous and they want to get cutthroat. Now, I am an innocent person. I have done absolutely nothing wrong, okay? So when people look at me, I want people to look at me as somebody who is basically a victim of jealousy, okay? Because what these people have done is basically they have abused me in a way that shows their hatred and their frustration. So basically, I'm a scapegoat. Not only my family scapegoat, but I have become society's, or at least a community's, scapegoat for their problems. And it seems like most of these women who have attacked me seem to be overweight. So there's a lot of this world has just become so abnormal in their thinking and their behavior, and then they want to punish other people for living their lives that's right for them. Now, I'm not saying that everybody needs to be lean. Everybody tries. I mean, I'm not saying I'm lean either. I mean, I have flaws too. You know, I have what do you call it? I could certainly use more muscle tone, okay? But I'm just saying is for people who choose, it's their right to live their life however they want to, okay? And I choose to live a healthy life. I choose to be concerned about the things that I eat. I choose to be concerned about, you know, how my outward appearance is for my own pleasure, okay? Because I like clothes. I like pants, okay? I don't have a lot of pants right now. It's hard to find pants for me because I have very big thighs, and it's very hard to find pants at this moment. But when I can find pants, man, I love pants, okay? And I like fitting into my clothes, okay? And basically, there is nobody can say that there's anything wrong with somebody who tries to prevent a heart attack. Nobody can say that there's anything wrong with somebody who wants to fit into their clothes. Nobody can say that there's anything wrong with somebody who doesn't want to have a stroke at an early age. Nobody can say that there's anything wrong with somebody who just doesn't want stretch marks or fat pockets that form because there's no other place for the fat to be stored. Okay, there is nothing wrong with somebody who does not want a distorted body. Okay, so when you see a woman such as myself struggling, okay, and you hear a bunch of overweight women complaining about them and trying to create a strategy and put a system in place to destroy a woman's career and their career path, you know that these people are victims of jealousy, and that's exactly what I am, okay? And I hold these overweight women 100% responsible for what they've done, okay? Because these people are jealous as hell. So this is going on with a lot of women, and I've noticed a lot of targeted individuals or people who are victims of workplace mobbing are considered to be what they call attractive women. That's not re-bragging myself, but if you look at some of the mobbing or the targeted individuals that are being affected, a lot of these personality types, this is part of their traits, okay? And this is basically what I'm saying. So basically, what's going on with targeted individuals is they're getting targeted for any reason, okay? So many of these people, these overweight women, claim to be Christian. Now you could tell, I was just talking to my husband today, I was like, you know what, I've never met a Christian that has just been, you know, somebody who is all about the Bible and living their lives according to it, okay? To be overweight is against the Bible, okay? So I'm tired of the hypocrisy, and I'm sick and tired of dealing with suffering for other people and their inabilities to live their life the way that they want to. Because the attack is really a reflection of them. It's a reflection on their unhappiness and wanting to make me suffer for it. I haven't done anything to anybody in this town. Not one person have I hurt in this town. But this town seems hell-bent on destroying my life. And I've tried very hard to leave this town. But they've made it so that I can't go anywhere. Okay? So basically, this town has decided to abuse a person who's innocent. Okay? And so if what started them off is me lying to my husband, like I said, my husband is the only person who could take an issue with this. Okay? So basically, I'm dealing with white supremacist, obese people, probably mostly women. I'm sure there's men involved in this too, but there's a lot of obese women who are involved in my targeting. So it's not when I'm saying this is not me bragging on myself or trying to it's just my observation. This channel is made for me to vent and rant, and I'm not going to hide any of my suspicions or my thoughts, okay? These are not really even suspicions, they're the truth. Because I can name these people and their behavior and the things that they've said, and you know what? These people are jealous, and I'm sick of it. It is not, in my opinion, it is not normal to be overweight. It's not. No woman wants to be overweight, and they try very hard because that's what they want. They want to be able to they want to be able to fit in their clothes. They want to be able to feel good about themselves, okay? And anytime you see a overweight person lashing out at somebody who's trying to take care of themselves, it's out of jealousy, and it really is. So anyway, I had to get my rant out because this was just in the back of my mind. I woke up this morning and just pissed off at these fucking obese women, just absolutely disgusted. So I had to make this video. Anyway, I'm wrapping this video up. Have a wonderful day.